Welcome to the Tuesday night info session, beautiful people. Thank you for being here. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Johnny, coming to you live from beautiful Melbourne. I want to thank you all for taking the time away from your busy schedules to come and spend a few minutes with me tonight, and for what I think will be, I'm pretty sure will be something that's going to blow your socks off, especially if you're here for the first time. And I know that we've got a bunch of people here for the first time, so get ready to hear something special. Folks, tonight, you're going to hear a story about a little company that a couple of years ago showed up out of the US and absolutely turned an entire industry friggin' upside down. Totally. With a little model, with something that's never been shared before. They changed an entire industry. They did. They really did. They showed up, and in front of all the multi-million-dollar giants in this online space, they said, move aside, because we're not only going to introduce a brand new company or a brand new product, whatever. It was an entire new model. That's exactly what they did. And the reason why it's been so successful, and you're going to hear about that shortly, is because they jumped on top of a movement that has been just growing stronger and stronger over the past few years, in the way that many companies and industries operate. Think about it for a second. Amazon, Netflix, Costco, Disney Plus, Spotify, doesn't matter. So many others. Sam's Club, South Africa, I think there's, Take a Lot. Doesn't matter. Everywhere. All these companies led the way with a unique model that is now being labeled as the subscription revolution. And this little company, not so little anymore, simply took advantage of that subscription movement, and they caused one major disruption a couple of years ago. And now you and I have an opportunity to take advantage and jump right on top of this bandwagon and ride this wave over the next few years to be part of the most exciting membership club that this world has ever seen. I promise you. Now I'm going to share my screen, and I want to introduce you to the one and only LiveGood, folks. There we go. Let me move that out of the way. Welcome to LiveGood, folks, the only membership that pays. Now, let's have a look at some of the big names that I mentioned earlier. We know them all. Have a look on your left-hand side: Amazon Prime, Netflix, Sam's Club, Costco, Disney Plus, Spotify, whatever. So many. Look at the membership numbers on the right-hand side. There's a reason why these membership numbers are just big, really big. 200 million, 300 million, 70 million, 130 million, 150, 263. Guys, this is a revolution. Plus so many other thousands of companies and industries that have pivoted to a subscription or a membership model. To a what? A subscription or a membership model. Right down to your local gymnasium, correct? But the reason why this is so exciting, listen to me carefully, especially if you're here for the first time, and I know many of you are. The reason why this is so exciting is because out of all these memberships and subscriptions that we all know, our LiveGood is the only one that pays. Does that make sense? That's why we love to say, hey, Voin, when was the last time that Netflix sent you a check in the mail? Hey, for referring a friend to them. Never. It never happened. But for those of you that are here for the first time, you're listening, that's exactly what we have for you here tonight. Okay? Let's have a look at Amazon just for a moment. Amazon started selling books almost 30 years ago. Everybody said, hey, who's going to buy books online? The whole world is going to buy books online. That's who. Our friend Jeffrey Bezos knew exactly what he was doing. He knew that he was standing in front of a major wave, a major storm like what's behind me. He knew that buying habits were about to change for good. Because it wasn't long before Amazon started selling, they expanded well beyond books, right? Music, electronics, clothing, toys, furniture, kitchenware, anything you can think of, magazine subscriptions, doesn't matter. And how many members today? Over 200 million. Let that sink in for a moment. This is all about timing and understanding trends. Now, LiveGood officially launched in December 2022. I think it's just, a little over 2 years ago now. Globally, out of Jupiter in Florida in the US. Now they're at 220, 230 something countries they're operating in everywhere with their world first wholesale membership club. Not only Are they the very first membership club of its kind in this home-based business arena? Listen to me. They're the only company that profit shares its membership revenue with its affiliates. Guys, nobody has ever done this before. What does that mean? It means LiveGood pays you to share this little message with your friends, to refer a friend to them and get paid. Can we make it any easier than that? Seriously. And the best example, think Netflix for a moment. Imagine when Netflix, listen to this example. Listen. Like my dad used to say, listen, right? Imagine when Netflix launched 30 years ago. They announced that they were going to pay you a nice little commission every time you referred a friend to their platform. Plus, they'd give you a nice little cut of your friend's $15 monthly subscription every single month, plus some other bonuses, whatever, as long as they remained members. What a fantastic little business model that would have been. Do you think that everyone would have taken advantage of that little Netflix side hustle 30 years ago while they're working their stupid 9-to-5 job that most people hate and most people don't get paid enough? That's why they need that extra income, that side hustle, especially today when cost of living is so high. Do you think everybody would have taken advantage of that Netflix side hustle while they're working their 9-to-5? Of course they would have. What a fantastic little business. And what do you think that would look like today? 30 years later, they've got 300 million members. How many of those might be part of your little, tiny little organization? 50,000, 100,000, a million? I don't know. 30 years. They're still around. The only problem is Netflix didn't offer such a residual program, a commission, did they? But for those of you that are here for the first time, I'm going to ask you to listen again. That's exactly what we have here for you, right? We're going to show you, listen to me, we're going to show you how you can build a residual income that's going to pay you and your family for years and years to come. Just like producing that hit song and getting paid royalties on that song forever. We're not going to ask you to go and write letters, write 10 letters, get paid $50 and do it over again and over again. That's a job. We're going to ask you to do something once. You're going to put in the work and you're going to get paid forever. That's residual income. That's freedom. Okay? Getting paid beach money for sharing an incredible message with your friends while enjoying incredible products and services on our platform with your family at almost cost price. Think about it. Just like Amazon started selling books 30 years ago, we started with the best health and wellness products. Almost cost price. And I can hear Voin saying, Johnny, are you crazy? Cost price. How do you do that? They're going to go broke. I'll tell you why it's possible. Because here at LiveGood, their revenue doesn't come from their product sales. Their revenue comes from their little $9.95 membership fee every month. Does that make sense? The little $9.95, let's call it $10, their little $10 subscription fee that their millions of members are paying every single month to access whatever they want on the platform at the cheapest prices on the planet, almost cost price. Just like going to your supermarket and buying a box of cereal and not paying $9, you're paying $1.50. Getting a can of beans, not paying $5, paying 80 cents. Why? Because they're charging you a $10 membership every month. What a genius model. While you're building an income for your family as you share this fantastic message with your friends. Not waking up every morning trying to figure out where your next $150 sale is going to come from. Does that make sense? What a genius model. And it took almost 100 years for one man to figure this thing out, one company, and we are just getting started because 2 years and 3 months in, guys, we're the fastest growing company in this whole home-based business online space in history, ever. Ever, Johnny? Ever. It took us around 12 months to get to 1 million members. 12 months. First company to ever do that. It took Amazon 2 years to get to 1 million. It took Costco and Netflix 3 years to get to 1 million. Let that sink in. Think of the numbers. We're now sitting at around 1.8 million members, and with all the momentum that we're about to hit because of all the marketing that LiveGood has just pressed the button, everybody's going to know who LiveGood is. Podcasts, radio, TV advertising, celebrities, Ben Shapiro, Russell Brand, all these comedians, it doesn't matter, everywhere. It's going to become a household name. Everybody will hear about LiveGood. They may as well hear about it from you instead of me or my team. Does that make sense? And it's all because of this crazy guy right here. Let's meet the founders. Ben Glinsky is the CEO of LiveGood with over 25 years experience owning and running some of the most successful companies in this industry. Ben simply, folks, he had a vision. He had a vision to launch the first of its kind membership club in this industry, something that nobody's ever done before. He thought, what if I don't want to sell expensive products anymore. I'm sick of people not being able to afford products every month. Companies are ripping everybody off. What if I charged a little $10 membership, a $9.95 membership every month, and had no margin in the product? They got the products at almost cost price. I wonder if it would work. Boy, did it work. We turned an entire industry upside down globally, and we're changing lives everywhere. Whose lives? The little people. The little people that would never make any money in this industry. Not the big leaders that have been around for a long time. They'll always make money in every program. They've got the followers, they've got all the whatever. It's the little people that need to make a difference to their family, to give them the breathing space that they need. That's who this company was for. Okay? He teamed up with his great friend, Nada Kazan, a 30-year well-known veteran of this industry, and together with the best product gurus I've ever met in my life, Ryan and Lisa Goodkin. Ryan is the doctor, the formulator, the brains behind these incredible products, while Lisa supports us as the director of product education. Now, guys, just like Amazon started selling books and they got into everything, LiveGood simply started with the best health and wellness products on the planet. Totally organic, all the certifications you can think of, all the what they call the certificates of analysis, detailing every single ingredient. Yes, for some of you that are stuck to the back of the packets looking at the ingredients, you'll be happy too. Total transparency, and the exciting news here at LiveGood for the first time ever. Are you ready? You don't have to buy a single thing here. You don't have to buy anything. Zero, nothing, nada. You order what you want, when you want, because you want to, not because they say that you have to or they're going to kick you out. And when you do want to order something here, guess what? You're going to be paying 10, 15, 20 bucks instead of 60, 90, 130. Is that a good thing? Guys, this has never been done before. All you're doing is sharing a message and buying products at almost cost price. Genius. Here's a great example. Just 3 of our products, our super greens, our protein, and our collagen. No, it's not a mistake when I show you that it's $175 US difference between, when you work it out in Australia dollars, it's almost $1,000. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. 3 products, $175 difference between ours and our competitors. I don't care how good they reckon AG1 is. It's not organic, and it's $100. Really? Compared to our $18 totally organic super greens, best thing I've ever seen. And you can do the same example on all of our products on our website. Same comparison with everything, with our competitors. That's what LiveGood's doing. They simply made health and wellness affordable first. Zero competition. Now, for all of us outside the US, there's plenty of us. Canada, Europe, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Africa, everywhere. LiveGood launched the International Wellness Pack. 6 of their best and most popular products, including my favorite Super Reds, which I can't do without every single day. Guys, 6 products for $99.95, not $300-400, which is what you would normally pay for, 6 quality products. Just go and check your health food store. You'll see how expensive it is to get your family healthy. So you've got 6 products for the price of 1, and that includes shipping globally straight out of our warehouse in Germany for this pack. Now, if you haven't figured it out already, LiveGood will be the next Amazon of social marketing, home-based business space, whatever. We know this, guys. The numbers are in. The trends are there. We're 2 years in. We're not 2 minutes in. I'm not sitting here like I was with my brother Trevor 2 years ago, presenting like this and hoping and predicting that it was going to go. We're going to get to 1 million members, hopefully in 12 months. Guys, 2 years in, there is nobody that's grown faster than us. We are number 1 in momentum, fastest growing company in the history of this industry, almost 2 million members, diamonds everywhere, 6-figure incomes everywhere. You know what attitude we've got now? The attitude. Now, for those of you that are just starting or about to start, you're thinking, well, I can't do what Johnny does because he's the diamond or whatever. You know what? You can use us now. You can use us as credibility when you don't have your own. Does that make sense? We are there for you. We've got the success around us that you can lean into and use. It's absolutely incredible. But please understand, LiveGood is not a health and wellness company. LiveGood is not a health and wellness company. They're a membership club. They're a buyer's club. Does that make sense? The product is the membership. We're not here to sell products, folks. We're here to make an impact. Listen to me carefully. We're here to make an impact and bless millions of lives. We're going to show you how you can build that extra income for your family, get you that breathing space that you've been chasing for so long, but you're too busy jumping from company to company, losing money, having more month at the end of your money, right? I know what that feels like, and I know what it feels like to be jumping from company to company, and I know what it feels like to have your significant other looking at you saying, what are you doing? You're going to another one. You're going to another one. You're going to another one. We're here to stop that. We're going to make you your family's hero, and you're going to get your life back right here with a little crazy $10 club that's never been seen before. When you understand that little couple of sentences, it'll change everything. Folks, LiveGood will be your one-stop online superstore where you're going to be able to get everything you want. A place where its millions of members can access anything they want, products and services, anytime they want with a click of a finger. Does that make sense? We're simply starting with health and wellness. That's all. Just like Amazon started with books. We only started 2 years ago. It's only been 5 minutes. Health and wellness was the first cab off the rank. Okay. We've got washing powders, detergents, cleaners. The best cleaners are coming. They're on their way. The cleanest of cleaners. You will never go to your supermarket and pay top dollar for rubbish. I promise you. We did the same thing with skincare. Guys, 4 of the best skincare products, toners, moisturizers, whatever. 4 of the best and cleanest. $49.95. Are you kidding me? $49.95, not $149.95. Fantastic. We did the same thing with essential oils. Here, hang on, here. They're always too far away from me. 6 of the best essential oils. 15 ml bottles. 15, right? Yeah, 15. Farmed from all the same places as everybody else. Incredible. Same. Including frankincense, the fancy one that they charge thousands of dollars, what, you know, right? $49.95, not $249, not $200 like our competitors are still selling today. That's what a membership model does. Does that make sense? We can have everything we want to at almost cost price. Online services, digital products are coming. It's all going to be on our platform. Pay $9.95 per month. Access the very best of everything, almost cost price. Become an affiliate and share this concept with your friends and get paid. Build a business. Earn some beach money for you and your family. Live happily ever after. No more of this. Seriously. That's what we got here. So if you haven't figured it out, here's another little summary. Why LiveGood? Best products on the planet. So much more coming. We're rolling out new products all the time. Pricing you will not get anywhere else. It just doesn't exist. We've got a 90-day, 3-month empty bottle money back guarantee, guys. No need to buy anything. No forced orders. No one's going to call you and say, Louise, you better get some of that moisturizer or whatever for your skin. No, you get what you want when you want, right? There's no auto ships, as some companies like to call it. We've got a powerful compensation plan. Guys, you know what? Everybody raves on about these rubbish compensation plans. And, you know, I don't care much about trying to get technical with compensation plans. But if you can show me a compensation plan that can give you a 6-figure income if you put in the work from a $10 club, guys, I've never seen anything like this compensation plan. There's one part of it. We get paid 7 ways. You'll find out in a minute. Only one matters. One of the 7 ways is what's going to matter, is what's going to change your family's life. And my favorite, unbelievable timing, because 2 years in, you know what? It's always nice to get involved nice and early, really early, like now. Too early, we've got the bruises to prove how difficult it is in the beginning. Most people can't handle the negativity, the bashing in the beginning, the no credibility. Now, you're standing on the shoulders of diamonds now. And the noise, funny how that dies down. Now is the time to get involved in a little club that nobody's ever seen before, because everybody's going to hear about it. Everyone, they will. People you know will hear about it. They may as well hear about it from you. I always say that because it's important, okay? Seriously, there's nothing like it on the planet. Now, for those of you that are here for the first time, I know you're wondering, how do I get started? It's easy. Either you join us as a member or as an affiliate. Now, guys, we got to 110. Not bad. Guys, as a member, you got plenty of money. You don't want to make it. You don't want that extra income. You don't need it. You've got your kids' education, the mortgage, the rent, the car payment, the kids, the vacations, the retirement, everything sorted out. But you do want to get your family healthy with prices that you can't get anywhere else. You'll pay $9.95 a month and sit back and enjoy your membership, just like you would sit back and enjoy your Netflix membership or Costco or whatever, right? You'll pay your first month's $9.95 when you jump off the call today, and that's it. Just sit back and enjoy it. But if you want to build that income for the family, make a difference, pay those bills, or build something extraordinary like us, then you're going to join us as an affiliate, which simply pays you for sharing this beautiful message with your friends to start your business from home, from your phone. You're going to pay a once-off $40 affiliate fee. That's it, lifetime fee. Plus your first month's $9.95 when you jump off the call. That's it, $49.95. Can I call it $50? Is that okay? $50 business, guys. But if you treat this like a $50 business, I'm going to come at you. I'm going to come and start screaming at you. Why? Because it's not going to pay you anything. If you're just going to sit back and do nothing, you might earn a couple of 25 cents here and there, whatever. No, that's not who we want. We want people to join us either as a member so they can enjoy some great products. But if you decide that you're going to be an affiliate, you're not going to sit back on your ass and do nothing. You're going to come and chase us. Sorry, guys. I'm just getting distractions on the screen. You're going to come and join us, and we're going to show you how to build this business for your family to make a difference. All right. And for that, there you go, $50. But don't you dare treat this like a $50 business. You're going to treat it like $1 million business, like your life depends on it. And it will pay you handsomely. I promise. Is it going to be easy? No. Why would it be easy? If anybody ever promised you something easy, you run. You run like crazy because it'll be illegal. None of this is meant to be easy. If you want to earn $50 a month, $100 a month, sure, it's easy. You want to get to the six figures? It ain't easy. It ain't easy anywhere, whether you're online, offline, under your bed, in the cupboard. I don't care where you are running a business. It ain't easy. It's going to take some work. It's going to take you getting uncomfortable and doing some stuff that you perhaps don't want to do every day. But we're here to show you what, and we're here to coach you and to champion you every single day. All right. And your operating cost every single month is $9.95. That's it, including all your software, everything that you need to run your business. Now, for those of you that are here for the first time that do want to join us as an affiliate, which is everybody always, because why wouldn't you want to share this little business? Your friends will want to know, hey, how are you getting these prices for $15, $18? Here's how, and you get paid. Make sense? Let's spend a few minutes running through the compensation plan so we know a little bit more about how to get some of this, because that's important, because we're not here for just for the love or just to listen to me. Guys, we get paid 7 ways here at LiveGood. I know I said that there's only one that's important, but we're going to go through 3, the first 3. None of the other 4 matter right now. So let's go to it. First way we get paid is the weekly fast starts. This is simply LiveGood's way of paying you some quick cash up front. It's not residual income. Residual income is where you do the work once and you get paid the beach money forever, right? Just like the hit song, right, and getting paid the royalties. This is, you do the work, you get paid. So you share this little business with, let's say, Trevor. Trevor pays his $50 to get started, $49.95. We'll just call it 50, right? Pays his $50 to get started. You get paid 25, 50%. Does that make sense? Easy mathematics. You go out and share this with 10 people this week. That's $250 in your bank account next week. Done. But here's the magic. When you share it just with 2 people and they join you, whether they're a member or an affiliate, it doesn't matter whether they pay the 50 or just pay the 10. 2 people join you. Here's what magically happens. You get to the first rank, which is bronze. We've got a few ranks here at LiveGood: bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, right? As your business grows, as more people join you, as your team grows, you get recognized as a higher rank, and the higher rank you go, it unlocks more of the compensation plan and the money. which is important, right? So when you get your first 2 people, you get to the bronze rank, which means that, yes, you still get that 50%, because here, when you start, you're unranked. There's no rank when you start, right? But you make the 50% when Trevor joins you. Now, as a bronze, you're still going to get the 50% when Trevor joins you or anybody joins you. But when, Louise joins Trevor, now Louise is going to pay the 50. Trevor makes the 25. You make 10%. You make $5. Is that right? $5. Okay. Not bad. And as your business grows, as you rank up to silver, gold, platinum, diamond, you simply get paid deeper levels of the next person joining the next person. So simply, as a diamond, I get paid 10 levels deep. So when Trevor joins me, I make the 50. When Louise joins Trevor, I make the 10. When Neil joins Louise, I make the 5%. And because my memory is not so good, you understand the rest of it, right? 10, 50, 10, 5, 5, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. Amazing. Fast starts every single week. But it's, you do the work, you get paid. People join, you get paid. No one joins, you don't get paid. That's all. Easy and fair. Now, let's get into the residual income. This is the part, this is the beach money. This is the, what do we call the royalties, like we said earlier, that the musicians get paid for producing a hit song, right? This is the recurring income every month. When you join your business, you're going to take the top position in your own matrix. You are the CEO of your business. So you're at the top. Hello. And all the workers and the managers and everybody else is beneath you. As you start to share this business with people, with Louise, with Wayne, with whoever, every person that says yes to you and joins you, they're going to fall beneath you in your matrix, in the next available position, starting with 2 positions beneath you, then 4, then 8, then 16, 32, 64. It keeps doubling all the way down to 12 levels deep. And as you rank up to bronze and silver, it goes down to 13 levels. As you go to gold and platinum, it goes down to 14 levels. And as a diamond, my matrix simply goes down to 15 levels. There's double the amount of people. That's all. But everybody has their own matrix, and everybody sits inside somebody else's matrix. Does that make sense? We all started with one matrix 2 years ago. And then as everybody joined, watch this. You join here, you go and get Louise, and she joins you here. Now Louise starts her matrix right here in your matrix. That's her top CEO position now, and she's got her 2 people underneath her, and 4, and so on. So everybody is in someone else's matrix, and everybody that joins you starts their own matrix. Does that make sense? So if you can imagine, people are starting to join you underneath you. You're bringing people in. There's Louise, then you bring Neil goes here, then you bring in Wayne goes here, then Louise brings someone in, and they'll go here, but if that's already full, it'll go down to here. Right? So what happens? Sometimes what's going to happen is, if you're here and Louise is here, the next person that you bring in from up here, let's say the next available spot is down here somewhere. Louise is sitting here. She looks down and she says, hey, where did that person come from? Comes from up top. That's what we call spillover. Depending where you're located, where you're positioned in relation to, your sponsor or some activity going on upstairs. There's always people somewhere above, right? Some people are more active than others. Some people don't do anything with this business, guys, right? That's fair. Most people don't. They fall asleep. Whatever. The numbers never really change. It's just how it works. But if you happen to have somebody that's really active above you, there's a good chance you might see somebody pop into your business from them. It's what we call spillover. Sometimes people get a few from above. I didn't get any, because I was positioned down on, 7th or 8th level in my sponsor's matrix, and he didn't get a chance to get anybody under me. I started building my business. Do you follow? But sometimes you get lucky enough. Like, look what happened to me. In my business, I'm sitting here. My wife, Lucy, I grabbed a spot for her here. I wish I'd grabbed all of these spots, by the way, and I'll show you why in a second. Right on the right-hand side, I introduced a woman in Spain who I knew from a previous business. I messaged her. I said, Susanna, hey, while I got you on the texting, I found this little membership club, $10 a month, $50 to get started. No one's ever seen anything like it. I reckon it's a matrix. She said, Johnny, you're involved. I've got nothing to lose. The products seem really cheap. No worries. She took that spot. And because she took that spot right beneath me, guys, I've got 40,000 people in my business now. Where do you think those 40,000 people go when they come into my business? They fall beneath these two. They fall beneath these four here, right? So do you understand why, for doing nothing, these positions here now, including my wife Lucy, are earning great income every month just because of the people that I've brought into my business from above. Do you follow? And because they're so close to me, they ended up getting all this nice little residual income matrix commission. Because what happens is all the people that are beneath you, whether you bring them in or somebody else does, everybody's paying $9.95 every month, right? Well, in this part of the compensation plan, LiveGood will pay you 2.5% on all those $9.95 memberships, which is 25 cents per person. And you're thinking, Johnny, I'm not going to retire on 25 cents. Hang on a second, because 100 people in your matrix is just $25 a month, right? 1,000 people in your matrix, $250 US per month. 2,000 people in your matrix, $500 US per month. It's starting to make sense, that compound effect, Johnny. Do you see what happened to Susanna? Do you see what happened to all these people here that I brought into the business, including my wife, Lucy? They're all earning a bunch of money every single month for doing nothing. So I should have taken on all those positions for myself, because then we not only had this as a family position, but we would have had all of these here. But anyway, that's just a strategy that I wish I knew about when I got started. But my sponsor didn't even know about it because we had just gotten started. So anyway, and if you can imagine, the matrix grows and grows and grows. Susanna, who's sitting here, her matrix is, look, when your matrix fills as an unranked affiliate, you've got 8,192 people in your matrix. If you fill it, watch this, $2,000 a month. So at some point, Susanna's matrix is going to fill. She's a quarter of the way there now. Doesn't matter if it takes 2, 3, 5, 6 years. She's going to be earning a couple of thousand a month. If she just introduces 2 people and gets to bronze, it doubles to 4,000. You follow? Silver goes to 4,000 as well. Gold and platinum, 8,000 when your matrix fills. And as a diamond, whenever my matrix fills, from all the people paying $9.95, I'll get $16,000 a month. Not quite there yet. It'll take, who knows how long it'll take. It doesn't matter. I don't care how long it takes to get that. But that's the first part of the residual income. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're here for the first time, if you're not here for the first time, you've heard me say it every single presentation. I'm going to say it again, because there are people that are watching this for the first time. What you're about to see is the part that's going to create the biggest difference in your family's finances if you want it to. Okay? This is the part that's going to create the biggest checks that this industry's ever seen. And this is the only reason why myself, my business partner, Trevor, and all of us leaders are building this business, because we understand that it's all about the matching bonus. Nothing else. Guys, it's not about the matrix, not about the weekly fast start. They're okay. They're okay. They'll keep you going. They'll put a smile on your face. But this will keep you awake at night. Here's why. Here's what happens. Listen to me. Whatever your personally enrolled people, the ones that you share it and they say yes to you, whatever they earn in their matrix pay every month, you earn half. You earn 50%. Does that make sense? So remember the matrix pays right here? All these numbers here, whatever they're earning, as long as they're personals to you, anybody in the whole matrix, you're going to be earning half. So you've got to ask yourself a question now. In the next few years, guys, listen to me. In the next 10 years, 15, 20 years, whatever, who cares? We're not going anywhere. LiveGood's going nowhere. In the next 10, 15, 20 years, how many people are going to join you on this journey? How many? 50, 100, 1,000? Whatever. How many of those people that are going to join you are going to be earning something in their matrix pay every month? Something, anything. $50, $20, $100, $500, $1,000. $16,000. Johnny is in your business and in 6 years' time, he maxes it out. maxes out his matrix and earning 16,000. Whatever you're personally enrolled are earning in their matrix every month, you're going to earn half. Does that make sense? Like, are you getting some crazy number possibility over the next few years? And that's not even the best part. Why? Because, guys, not only are you earning 50% on all your personals, as you rank up to silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, not only are you getting that 50% that we just mentioned, but you're also going to get an extra 10, 15, 20, as much as 23% as a diamond on everybody else. Guys, this part of the compensation plan is genius. And we had leaders, big leaders of this industry laughing 2 years ago saying, Johnny, I promise you, there is no way you can make money from a $10 club. There is nothing they can do they can't massage a compensation plan well enough to make money there. Boy, were they wrong. And I think now it's funny, some leaders, big leaders are joining us. Why? Because we're showing them our checks and saying, oh, you can't make 6 figures? Really? What's this exactly? You follow? Guys, it's the greatest thing I have ever seen. It's what we dreamt about. Why? Because all we wanted all these years was a company that makes sense. It doesn't rip people off, and it helps the little person. A $10 club that can have a big dream and can out-earn everybody in this industry from a little $10 club. That's what we got here. It's a dream come true. Absolutely. And what? From a what membership club? A $10 membership club. That's what we got here. Let's go through the ranks really quickly and we'll wrap this thing up, guys. First is our bronze rank, like I mentioned earlier. 2 people. That's it. We show you, we tell you what to say, we teach you what to say. It's not hard to get 2 people. And then we teach them how to get there too, teach them how to get there too. Suddenly you've got a little bit of duplication going on in your business. You get to silver. Same thing with silver. You start duplicating a little bit, help your people get to bronze and silver. You get to gold with a team of 100. This is where the tickle in the tummy starts to happen, because you start to believe, oh, I've got a team of 100. Johnny, this is working. Yes, it is, because you're working. You're working, so it's working. Suddenly 500 people and you get to platinum. 2,500 people, you get to diamond. And I'm here to tell you that, guys, this isn't bragging. This is real. We wanted to, myself and Trevor and all our 10 diamonds we've got in our business, we made a pact. We said, we're going to go out, we're going to get to diamond, and we're going to go out and get everybody else to diamond. We're going to get everybody else. We're going to get everyone else to believe, because it's possible. The view from up here is incredible, and I want that for everybody. Oh, God, guys, a $10 club. It's ridiculous. And of course, do that 5 times, and you get to the Crown Diamond rank, which is 50,000 people in your business. 50,000. We got 3 Crown Diamonds globally. One in the US, the original, one in the Philippines, and one Kazakhstan. So we've got 2 rock stars in Kazakhstan and, I mean, US as well, but special mention for Philippines and Kazakhstan coming out of markets that are less fortunate, less incomes. Imagine having a vision to say, I'm going to change my community's life. And that's exactly what these guys did. Wow. But for us to even entertain getting to the next rank, which is Crown, guess what we're going to do? We've got to help you get to bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, which is beautiful, because there's no better place. There's no better place for that old saying of Zig Ziglar's, help enough people get what they want, and you can have everything you want, or anything you want, whatever. That's what we got here. That's how fantastic this little program is. And that's why people message me and say, Johnny, your energy is incredible. That's because, guys, I believe more than most others. And I want you to borrow that belief when you join us and you go out and start sharing this with the world. Okay? And guys, that is the presentation. I want to thank you all for being here. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen so I can check out the, there we go, 106 people. We only lost 4 who have already gone to sign up for sure. Guys, I want to thank you for being here. Just seriously, For those of you that have been on this journey with me for the last, weeks, months, 2 years, it doesn't matter. You've heard it all before, but I know that you love being here. You show up every single week because you love the energy, only because sometimes we're all having a bad day. We might be having a bad week, and you're thinking this to yourself. You might be sitting there in your own little world, shedding a few tears and getting emotional, thinking, I started this journey and I've lost a little bit of momentum. Some things have happened, whatever. And I lost that little bit of belief. And then you come onto this. Guys, I get emotional thinking about this idea because that's what I want to do. That's my passion. And then you come onto this session and you start getting that belief back again. Because believe me, this isn't just for the new people. I know that there are people that are here that have been with us for 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 2 years even, that have done nothing. Not because this was no good, but because 2 years ago they couldn't handle how tough it was to get involved in a brand new little membership club like this, that people very easily could push you over. They couldn't push me over. I've been doing it too long. But I still had the voices in my head that said, Johnny, are you sure? And I'd say, shut up and get out of there. Get out of here. Right? Guys, we've got something here that is so incredible. A little $10 club that's going to be tough. Guys, to get to the big ranks, to get to the diamond rank, to get to the platinum ranks, it's going to be tough. Don't get scared though. Please, when I say this, it's because I want to be truthful. I want to lay it on the table, because the last thing I ever want you to do is think, this is a breeze. Honey, guess what? This is going to be great. We're going to do it in 5 minutes. No, bull dust. It's not. It's going to take time. It's going to be painful. And to get to the places where you've never been, you've got to do stuff that you've never done before, guys. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be showing up every single day, doing things you don't want to do. And I'm not saying nobody's asking you to dig ditches. You don't. You just have to reach out to some people. What do I say? We'll tell you what to say. You got to do some videos. What do I do? We'll tell you what to say in the videos. But you've got to do it. We can't build it for you. So you've come here, whether it's for the first time and you're wondering, what do I do? Do I join this club, or do I do that other digital marketing thing? Do I do that? Guys, to be honest, I don't care what you do. But do something. Do something for your family's relying on you. If it's not this, go and write letters. But you've got to write letters every single day. Do whatever, digital products. You've got to sell products every single day. You can't get away from the hard work no matter what you do. If anybody promises you it's a walk in the park and come here, let me show you how I made 10 grand in my first week, rubbish. Start running. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some mindset. How do you keep that sharp? You hang out with me. You hang out with me, you show up on these Zooms and you feel better. You feel stronger, because I'm telling you, for those of you that are here for 6 months, whatever, I know that you're going to be dying to jump off the call and call some people now that you're fired up. That's what we want to do. That's what it is. Hang around with the people. Don't hang around with Uncle Fester and Auntie Sally, who reckon they know about this pyramid thing from 20 years ago. It's like that Amway thing. Bullshit. Let them do their thing. Don't listen to them. Hang out with the 5 people that listen to Eric Worre, listen to all the Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, me, Trevor, all of us, Louise. This thing works. This thing works, I'm telling you, but you have to work it. It's not going to build itself. In the beginning, it's going to be slow. You're going to be saying, where's the money? Good. When you're feeling that, the other voice has to say, that's exactly how you're supposed to be feeling. You're there. You're almost there. You're almost at that breakthrough. Oh, but I can't. Good. You're feeling that as well. You have to. You have to feel that, guys, and it feels so good when you get to those top ranks and you look back and you say, wow, that was tough. It feels fantastic. But at some point, your business will take on a life of its own. And guys, it doesn't matter where I go, what I do, my business is growing with or without me now. I can disappear, turn off social media, but I can't, because I've got beautiful people I've got to look after. What do? I've got to be here. I've got to show up. I've got to do 3-way calls. I need to, So we're here for you, but you've got to make that decision. I'm doing this no matter what. So if you're here for the first time and you're still with me right now, jump off the call, grab the person by the neck that introduced you to this Zoom, grab their little link. It says livegoodtour.com/someone's username at the end. Click on it, put your best email address and phone number, email address and name, go all the way to the end, make a purchase. Don't just pre-enroll. You've got to keep clicking through and make a purchase, $49.95, option 1 at the end. Put your credit card in, pay. It's $50. It's not free. Why would it be free? Free's silly, and free's illegal probably. Go and make your purchase. Come and join us on this journey. And I promise you, the next 2 years, if you do the work, I promise you the next 2 years will look nothing like the last two. I promise you that. I promise you it happened to me. And I've never had the success. I never come on here and brag that I've had, 20 years success in this industry. I haven't. This is the first time in 20 years. Most of the time it's my fault because I was too busy doing other stuff. I didn't do the work. It took me 17 years, 18 years to find something that I fell in love with, and it worked. But I did the work. So come and join us. Let's do something beautiful. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Let me just unmute. Hang on. Where are we? Just in here. Firstly, let me just stop recording.